Good morning, everyone. Welcome to another live here with me, Ed Cooper. It's a pleasure to be with you again. Oh, wow, another Wednesday. We're halfway through June already. Can you believe it? It's not long until summer solstice. We get the beautiful long summer days starting to go the other way. Crazy, right? So today and for the month of June, we are working with you on your business planning. So far already, we've looked at the big picture stuff, the dream big stuff, the stuff that really gets you energized and excited and motivated about wanting to grow your business or head in the direction that you want to, so that you can have the life that you want to have. Remember, being in business should give you more life, and getting a profitable commercial enterprise that can work without you is really, really important, really key for business owners for that. We want, and I want every business owner to achieve that. So we've already gone through the big vision stuff, the dreaming. We've also gone through some structural elements as well that we talked about last session. And we were looking at all sorts of different elements that will allow you to build up your plan even bigger, brighter and bolder than it currently is. We also talked about the importance of planning. Remember, there's only around 2 or 3% of business owners that actually stop, write down and live by their plan in their business. Compared that number to the fact that the top 2% of people in business are those ones who actually do the writing. Interesting, right? So today we're going to be focused in on the 90-day plan. Remember, I said to you before that when you're looking at your plan, think of it like a big bowl of fruit with all the different types of fruits that you could possibly think of. They're all the elements of your plan. Your bowl of fruit is your big, hairy, audacious goal. It's your dream that you're holding there. And we're breaking it down into its component parts, the apples, the lemons, the oranges, the satsumas, the grapes, and so on. And today we're going to go a little bit deeper, because what we're heading into now is starting to look inside each one of those elements. We're starting to break it down in what we would call the 90-day plan. So why would you need a 90-day plan when you've got all this other stuff already? And the reason is because we're moving from what is it that you want to how is it that you're going to do that. So we're starting to step it up in terms of detail. We run every quarter, we get about 100 business owners together, and we run a 90-day planning session. It's an amazing day, full of energy, full of networking, full of learning from amazing speakers. World-renowned speakers, and then you get a chance to sit with your team and do some planning. Not many people take that time out every quarter to do it, but we find it incredibly powerful, incredibly important. So can you get by without a plan? Yes, of course you can, but you'll probably kid yourself that you are in the right place in 90 days time to where you expect it to be. The plan holds you to account. It allows you to stretch, and it allows the coach to stretch you as well, not just in the planning, but in the delivery and the accountability, because we want you to be as successful as you possibly can. So when we get the 90-day plan, we're taking a chunk of your 5-year plan, of your 18-month plan. We're looking at those 3 months and saying, okay, strategically, you said you wanted to do these 3 or 4 things in the next 3 months. What does that look like? Let's get really smart, really clear on the goals. Let's get specific and measurable and achievable, realistic. Let's get time bound around this. And then once we've done that, we'll evaluate it as well as we go through, and we'll look to recognize success, because we should celebrate everything that we do, small or large. There have to be massive celebrations. Even a high five or a ring the bell or whatever it might be in your team, just say thank you, for recognition as you go through. So one thing that we get all of our business owners to do before they even enter into 90-day planning is to look back and figure out what their reality is right now in their business. So we'll sit down, we'll pass them some information before the 90-day planning, and we'll ask that question. What's currently going on? What's your turnover? What's your gross profit? What's your net profit? How many hours are you working on average over the last 3 months? How's recruitment going? How's the team support, the leadership, the team morale? How is your time? Are you being sapped with your time? How's money? Are you getting profitable? Are you getting cash flow? And also, how is the team in general? We'll also want to dig into and get you to reflect on actually what's going on in your personal life. How is it? You remember, we want to be in business to give you more life. So how's the relationships with your friends, your family, your partner? What about your health and your exercise? Are you holding that up? Are you letting it wane a little bit? What about the fun and leisure? Have you gone out and done some stuff that's just fun? Put down the tools. What about your wealth and finances? What have you done in the last quarter just to build up your wealth for your retirement over the coming leading up to the coming years? Learning is cornerstone to success. So what books have you read? Where have you been? What seminars, what maybe events have you attended, or people that you've listened to? And travel. Have you traveled anywhere? Have you done anything? Have you had a holiday? There's lots more holidays going on right now as well. Then we get you to reflect and think, okay, so what is it that's been going on in your business in the last 90 days? Like, if you were to tell me a story, just describe the performance, the profits, how are you compared to where you wanted or expected to be? And just be really honest with yourself. Like, really, how well have you performed? And if you performed amazingly well, absolutely fantastic. And if you think, do you know what, could have done something different there, great, because you can move that into the next 90-day plan. Then we want to be looking at the wins. We want to celebrate what's happened, the goals, the milestones that have been achieved, the team that you've recruited, and what actually led to that happening. So it's really important to identify wins, but it's more important to identify how you achieve those wins. What is it that you did? Was it discipline? Was it a new process? Was it a new recruit in the team? Was it a bit of training that you did with them? Was it shifting a particular team meeting? What was it that meant that you got there and achieved it? And actually, what difference has that made to your business? And how are you going to ensure that you calibrate and keep that going in your business as well? So once we've done all that, we looked at the finances, and we've looked at the back, we've looked at what's been successful. We're ready to move forward. Now, our next 90-day planning, we're going to be at the Doubletree Hilton in Coventry, and we're going to have 100 plus business owners there. We got 6 different coaches from around the Midlands area, all bringing their clients together. We're going to have the world's best speaker as well, Frank Dick, MBE. He was the coach for the British athletics team. So the whole team, he was the head coach. He also coached Daley Thompson. So this guy knows some stuff, and he's transferred the knowledge that he's had in sport into business. Mindset, focus, discipline, numbers, all those things. Like, this guy is incredibly well renowned as a world-class speaker. So we've invested in our business owners to ensure that they learn. It gets you fired up when you come to an event like that and you've got that energy going around the room. We will then, after we've done a little bit of reflection, but a bit of sharing, because remember, your wins and how you got there and what you've done is important for you to reflect on. But it's really powerful for other people to hear, because other people might hold the same problem as you, and you're sharing that, and you're sharing that you've got through it, you've succeeded. That changes people's mindset, people's beliefs. So we're taking it from isolation 90-day planning, where you might do it in your own office with your team, and blowing it out the water and really injecting some energy into it by having a group of business owners together doing exactly that, focusing on their plan, but sharing and networking and helping each other out as well. In the afternoon, we'll sit down, a 90-day planner, big 90-day planner on the wall, on the board. Mine's up here on the board, my 90-day plan. And we break it down into weeks. We generally have 3 or 4 goals, because any more than that, look, if you get more than 3 or 4 goals, you're probably going to overwork yourself. You're not going to achieve everything. Then you'll feel bad about not achieving stuff. You feel like it's not worth the process, not worth the effort. So you'll leave it and you'll walk away from it. So we will get you to stick to 3 or 4 goals. That's it. One of those is going to be a personal goal. So something that really is important to you that you want to achieve. It could be a holiday or a day out or a celebration or health and fitness or losing weight or a marathon you want to run, whatever it is. But that's really important because we want to keep you focused on your personal goals as well. And 3 of them will probably be strategic, maybe marketing or sales or recruitment team, or whatever it might be. And that will come from your thinking prior to entering into the room. So here's the steps. Even if you don't come along to our 90-day plan, here are the steps. Do a bit of pre-thinking, work through your finances, work through what's gone well, figure out why it's gone well, and then go, okay, so what's happening now in the next 90 days? What do I want to achieve? Top 3, max 3 things that you want to focus on strategically in your business. 1 personal thing that you want to achieve personally. And then we start planning, we break it down. So, okay, if I'm going to increase my profit by 10% over the next 90 days, what do I need to do? Week 1, I need to do this. Week 2, I need to do that. Week 3, I need to do that. We literally get a bunch of Post-it notes and we stick it on the plan. Why do we use Post-it notes? I hear you say. Well, the reason is really, really simply that the shifts of time and sands of time move rapidly. Winds will blow us off course without a notice or without warning. So sometimes we have to stop in our business, put something right, which means our plan is out of kilter. But that's okay. The goal does not change. However, the plan does. So we remove the Post-it notes and we move them along the timeline to when it needs to be done. Also, then you might find that there's things that you've done much quicker. So you need to bunch things together. You've got more time. So we use the Post-it notes for flexibility. The goal does not ever change. If you define that goal really well and you know where you're heading, that goal will not change. Might stay on there for a couple of quarters because you haven't achieved it. That's okay, but we don't change the goal. So then once we've done that, we're doing a little bit of reflection time off the plan. So we've got the plan, we've got our goals, we know exactly week by week what we're doing. We've put in our holidays in the planner, everything like that. And then we can do a little bit of reality check. Now, the coach is there to support that reality check. The coach is there throughout the day to get clarity for the business owner, to ensure that their goals are clear, to ensure that the actions are clear and that they align with the goal, and so you're likely to achieve it. But at the end of it, there's a sensor check. The coach will sit down and go through the plan with the business owner and say, okay, so tell me about this and how are you going to do that? And what would happen if you changed the direction here or focused in it in a slightly different manner? And then that just allows the business owner to do that, just that extra layer of deeper thinking, and it ensures certainty that they're going to, and confidence that they can deliver that plan. And then once that's done, then we go into coaching. So the business owner will take the planner away. Now I go and coach my business owners. We'll look at the 90-day plan. We'll say, okay, so where are you? What should you have done last week? What have you done? Where's the gap? Oh, you're ahead. Fantastic. What does that mean for next week? Or you're slightly behind. Okay, what does that mean for this week? And so on and so forth. So we will just coach through those elements. It's a part of coaching. It's not the full thing. There are other things that come up in business, right, that need to be worked on. But focusing on those strategic things is the primary reason that we're in coaching together. So that's it. We work through our 90-day plan. You are looking to get a deeper level of clarity in your planning just by coming to 90-day planning. We are running our next 90-day plan on Friday, the 24th of June. It's at the Doubletree Hilton in Coventry. You are welcome to come along as my guest. There is a special price for you to get into that room. It's a full day. It's 8:30 till 4, but we will absolutely guarantee that you will walk away with a crystal clear plan and you will get so much benefit out of the day. In fact, I'll put my guarantee on the line and I'll say to you, if you come along and you pay your fee to come along to that session, if you're not absolutely blown away and delighted with what you get, give us the plan back and don't pay. Simple as that. It's a win-win, right? It's risk-free. So come along, get planning, get focused, get energized, get behind yourself and drive your business forward so that you can have the life that you want to have. We run these every quarter, so we're going to run them again so it'll be June, July, or September, and then December, right? Usually on the last Friday of the month in that quarter. In December, it's slightly earlier because nobody wants to sit around planning instead of eating Christmas turkey or the vegan option. So come along to 90-day planning, get stuck in, guarantee you'll absolutely love it. Come and listen to Frank Dick MBE talk as well, network with another 100+ business owners, and just come and see what it's all about. Guarantee you'll absolutely love it. So that's it from me. It's a shorter one today, but we just moved from 5-year plans, 18-month plan, and breaking that down, those big, hairy, audacious goals around what is it you want to achieve, but not about the how. Then moving into the 90-day plan, where we're really trying to unpick the how, and moving into much clearer goals, much more strategic focus, much more energy and detail in there, so that you can be successful every single day. Compound effect of that is that you get to your destination much quicker than you would if you hadn't planned and hadn't had the guidance and the support of a coach and the amazing network and community around you. So that's it from me. Have an awesome rest of the day. If you want to join on the 24th, just personal message me. My team will help you and get you a slot for that. We are back next week. So we're going to be back on the 22nd, and we're going to dive down even further into planning. All right. So that's 22nd, 9:30 here live, Facebook, LinkedIn, and YouTube. Take care. Have an amazing day. Bye-bye.